Alright, there we go. Much faster internet. What's going on, everybody? Ghost Dog Gaming, we're back with some more Car Mechanic Simulator. We are going to be fixing up the Elenti Izi here. This is a all-electric car. And of course I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of car-wise for this, as far as performance parts go. But we are just going to fly by the seat of our pants here and hopefully get everything set up. Shouldn't have any issues, so. The only thing that may take a little bit longer is going to be going through the performance parts and things like that. I don't think those are all the batteries right there. Things set up here. These fuse boxes in. Perfect. All right, and that's pretty much it right there for the engine, other than the actual engine itself. Again, I don't know exactly what all pieces go in that's going to allow me. I'm going to build the whole engine outside. Hopefully it'll let me get everything connected to the engine, and then it'll let me put the whole engine in. I don't exactly know what parts it's going to tell me I can and can't use. So let's go to the, look at that. We have 9 high performance batteries right there. Stator. Okay, that's also not a thing. Also broken. Rotor. Again, I don't know. So the rotor's there. Let's see if there's a high performance rotor. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh no. I hit circle too many times. Okay. We've got the end housing. That's not going to be a... Oh, that's going to be a part. I think a lot of the performance parts are going to be like wires and things like that. Or this power electronic unit. Yeah, nice. Look at this bad boy. Charging input filters. Oh boy, alright. Inverter, charging junction box, converter, charging inductor. Alright. Oh yeah, all of these are... There we go. Aw. Nope, alright. Okay, so let's go to our electronics section. That's what I'm talking about. High performance stuff right there. Let's give this little Elenti as much horsepower as we can. Our converter. Then we've got a link capacitor. Also high performance. Nice. Arm. That's not anything special. The arm, I think, is going to be a car part. Yeah. And then we've got another arm. Why is it holding the same thing in place twice? All right. Okay. We're going to be getting the wire. We're going to be getting to the wires here soon enough. Or not. Okay, I think that's it. There's our electric engine, no wires attached to it, so that's it. No, I think it's because you got to put the it in the car and get like the transmission and stuff on it. If I'm correct. It's probably going to be the main thing here. Yeah, it's gonna, because we got to put the transmission and all this other stuff. There's got to be wires and stuff we're missing, so it's all right. We'll build the rest here in the Yeah, see, there's the uh-oh, I need one of those. Steering rack, front sway bar. Wheel hubs look good. Wheel hub bearing, brake disc. We're missing, I think we're missing one brake pad. I'm going to get these rubber bushings in first, and then I need to get, I'm pretty sure it's a performance transmission. So I'm going to check just in case. Gearbox, yeah, let's go see if... Let's go to the gearboxes here if we have a... Yeah, there we go. I knew there was going to be a... Yep, see? Accessible from the engine bay. Cooling hose, see? I knew it. I knew it. Oh, we're going to need another front drive axle. And then we got some pretty sweet rims here. I didn't put race tires, I just put sport tires on. Mainly because I don't know how much horsepower we're going to put out, and I don't think we're going to need race or slick tires to stay on the road if we're not putting out a lot of horsepower. So we'll just we'll do the test with sports tires and see if we can stay on the road. We should be able to. We shouldn't have any issues with that. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Oh, we gotta buy it. That's right. There we go. And I'm pretty sure the cooling hose is not. Yeah, I didn't think so. For some reason, I was hopeful that the cooling hose is going to be red, like high performance red. But I think the only thing left in terms of performance for the engine are like the power cables and things like that. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and work on these. Since we already got the car up, we're gonna finish the suspension and everything. Oof. That was not a good suspension. Part of me keeps like, I guess, not freaking out, but wondering where the fuel tank is, because normally the fuel tank, we always put the fuel tank in, and I'm over here like, why is there no Why is there no fuel tank? And then obviously it hits me that this is an electric car and we don't need fuel. Alright. Another, man, we did not have good luck with these suspension parts. Oh, that one's not bad. We're going to be missing... Go ahead and mark this. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Let's go with 6. We're gonna need this guy too. And that. Then that. I'm just gonna get rid of the shopping list because I don't want to think that I need it when I don't. Get our wheel on and then we'll hop over. We gotta buy one more brake disc, so. Okay, slide over there. Boom. It's funny for a suspension system that I'm not a fan of. I have built a lot of these rear suspensions lately, and I want to say that I got to look at the final 4 that we're going to be building because I'm wondering if the majority of them are going to be these rear suspensions. I think the Camaro or the Bolt, is it the Hornet Mark II or something like that? That one I think is going to have this rear suspension. The Porsches may not because they're rear-wheel drive, and the engine's in the back, so they may have just the standard upper and lower suspension arms, which would be nice. And then so we got those 2 Porsches, and then we have that one Mercedes, the Gullwing, which is going to be an older one. Actually, we might have just maybe one that we have to do. So, all right, let's get our cooling hose. That's just a generic bottom fan housing. There's got to be wires, right? Fan. Hang on. Is there a high performance? There is not. Go. Oh, here we go. Here's the wires. There's got to be wires right here. Is there no wires? Seriously? We're at 100% parts. There's no way. There's no... But there's no wires. How does the power get to the... Oh man, I am so confused. Seat 2 fabric A? No. Continental? Now let's get this guy some better seats. Get some leather seats. Yeah. Leather 1. Get a better steering wheel too. It's a bit generic. Need something semi-futuristic? The Hellcat one. There we go. The M3. That looks very futuristic-y. Perfect. Okay, let's get our parts. Wonder if there's actually going to be any high performance parts. I'm not anticipating any, but we'll see. $900 to weld all of that. Rear right door and front left door are the only two things that we were able to fix. Rear right door, front left door. Okay. Yeah, there's no high performance parts for the Elenti. Get all of these parts. Oops, actually, hold on. Let's not forget our plates. Dubai. Why not? Why not? All right. There we have it. Our completely built high performance, well, hold on. I don't really want to say high performance, but our completely built Elenti with performance parts. Let's go with that. Okay. Paint shop. I'm thinking like an electric blue. It's like a sky blue. That's also pearl. See, metallic adds a little bit dark, it's a little bit darker. Solid's just gloss. Matte chameleon. Wow, that's trippy. There's chameleon color. Oh, that's cool. It's like a purplish hue, though. Ah, no liveries. All right. Chrome, matte, pearl. Metallic it is. Oops. Nope. To the tuning shop. All right. Yes. All right, so our factory power is 185 horsepower. What? It's like a ship taking off. 274 horsepower. Phooey. Man. To be fair, I don't think we got a lot of parts in there that were high performance. There's only a few. There's like the EV batteries and then a couple of the internal components. So I don't anticipate this thing going really fast, but we're going to take it to the speed track because I don't think we've taken an electric car to the speed track at all, actually, now that I think about it. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Oh, it's topping out. 121 kilometers an hour. Wow, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Okay, well, the Elenti is done. um, that's it. There she goes, right there. That's it. I thought it was going to be a lot more. I thought it was going to be a lot more exciting. I'll be honest with you. Um, not as exciting as I thought. Uh-oh, we're missing. Where'd it go? We gotta find it now. Oh, I know where it is. It's in the Mercedes section, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Because I pulled the Mercedes out. That's why. There we go. Elenti, you go there. Uh, yeah, let's go to a barn. We'll try and find a crate. But the only thing we can do now, other than get hmm. Oh, check for our box. Turn the flashlight off. This is, we have already built one of these. The Edgewood Wildcat. Probably need to go through and just go to my barn maps. Because I've got like 20 barn maps, in case you guys haven't noticed. And just go in and find all the crates. Not that we need them. I do think that our money situation is going to be perfectly fine for the 4 cars that we have left. Is that Aston Martin? Jaguar. It's a Jaguar E-Type. Nice. Cool looking car. I know the Elenti obviously wasn't that big. In terms of performance parts, so we didn't really have to spend that much money. But for a lot of the other ones, the last 4 technically, we're gonna have to spend quite a bit of money just in performance parts alone. I'm still trying to find a way to make it as efficient as possible. There is a potential. I've been kind of toying with the idea of assembling some of the, I guess, non-essential parts of the cars, mainly the suspensions, like the cross members, and especially if it's a more complicated suspension, go ahead and getting those pieces already in so that the stream is not that long. Save the engine building for the actual stream, of course. That's my goal for sure. But breaking everything down, getting everything kind of broken down and stuff. Of course, it's the very last spot. Getting the engine down, broken down, and that sort of thing. But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Let's see. Let's do the bolt, the mosquito. There it is. So I'll move this guy to the garage. So my plan is this guy, for example. I always like working in the garage, lift number 1, just because it's closer to everything. But so we'll go ahead and move him to car lift number 2. So my idea is, obviously we want to save the engine builds for the actual stream, but all of this, right? This is a complicated suspension. My idea, excuse me, is to assemble the like meat and potatoes of the suspension, right? Your arms, the springs, all of that. Get those installed. Leave the tires, leave the shocks and that sort of thing. And then over here, like work on the the main cross member rubber bushings, and then we'll put the rest in. I do feel like that's gonna kind of speed up the process in terms of not making it as is that the one? Not making it as lengthy in terms of stream, and it's not redundant because obviously the suspension is a suspension. The engines are kind of the cool things, like for the most part. See, like this guy, I can easily put this suspension together, and not have and just pop the tires on and be done. Same thing, like put this cross member here, and then we'll do the rest. Let me see what Porsches look like. So the Porsches is the 964 and the Carrera S, right? Why? Why do you look already built? Hang on. I think I got the wrong car here. Oh yeah, I got the wrong car, sorry. I grabbed the Turbo S. I meant to get the RS America. Move to garage. Yeah, much better. All right, this suspension. See, this one's not going to be too bad. So this suspension here is going to be super easy. It's just your upper and lower suspension arms. Same with here. I might just do the cross member, get the cross member set up. Um, I'll do cross member. I'll do steering rack. I'll do inner tie rod, and then I'll do the sway bar as well, just to keep it basic. And I'll do that on all of them. That way, don't have to worry about sitting there, excuse me, watching me put put the same suspension together. This is probably going to be the same. Yeah. So this is all right. So this isn't as bad as I thought. Getting these set up is probably going to be the most complicated because I think I am going to run out of inventory space. So I may actually have to get these pieces here. I do like those Porsche rims. So, all right, so we've got a plan. I've got a plan here. It's an interesting plan, but for now, we've got the Elenti. That's been completed, so that is off of our list. Up next is going to be our Mercedes 500e. I think it only has one engine, right? Yeah, it's got a V8 in it. So, just looks like a straight mafia car right there. Nice. Okay, all right. So that was going to be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.